European mobile network operator providers are braced for another assault on their roaming charges. The EU will this week unveil fresh steps to limit the cost of making calls and downloading data whilst travelling across the continent. Officials are expected to propose a dual approach, tougher price caps and a new element of competition whereby customers can temporarily subscribe to a foreign network while using their existing number. Mark Gregory has more.
Even downloading a map onto your mobile phone while travelling abroad can be very expensive. London-based telecoms analyst Ernest Doku came across the problem on a recent trip to Spain.
I normally spend maybe £30 or £40 per month, so coming back to a £200+ bill was really a surprise.
Ernest says the fees charged by mobile operators for routing data and calls between national networks used to be even higher.
They were astronomical. A lot of people who were just travelling overseas, checking their mail, maybe watching a couple of episodes of their favourite show, catching up on EastEnders, they'd come back to a bill struck of thousands of pounds. So for the EU to step in and really reduce the charges for these travellers has made a massive benefit to them.
Getting the regulatory system for roaming charges right has proved just as fiddly as repairing broken mobile phones.
So European regulators have made some progress in opening up the mobile industry to try and fix a long-running problem. But has their solution, price caps, really fixed the issue?
Roaming costs have fallen 60% over the last 4 years. Operators are not allowed to charge more than €50 a month unless the customer agrees a higher figure. But it still costs 3 times more to use a mobile phone abroad in Europe than it does at home. Officials in Brussels are planning a new approach.
The price caps have been successful to a certain extent, but we don't think we're going to be able to bring down the prices sufficiently through regulating the prices. Ultimately, in order to bring prices down significantly and in a sustainable way, we need to have more competition in the market.
The organisation that represents the big mobile phone companies, the GSMA, says it has an open mind about the proposed reforms, but it's waiting to see the details, which are expected later this week. Mark Gregory, BBC News.